3, 2, 1, let's go. Yo guys, and welcome back to the second episode road from Tutorial Island to Emerald rank. Yeah guys, don't expect us to get anywhere close to Challenger in this series. It will take years. Yo, we're already level 5, so 5 more levels until we can achieve, well, we're not gonna achieve it, but we get close to it. Okay, so finally we got some emotes, we got the thumbs up. So for the newcomers, right, I can actually take this opportunity to explain to you guys like the UI, right? So this is your emotes. Okay, wait, I need charger. I need to charge. All right, 1 second. Yo, Hamoud, you gotta be professional, yo. You gotta be professional. But anyways, okay, this is your emotes. Okay, most of the emotes you can get from events or like the poro chest. Okay, now you might say, what's a poro chest? Don't worry, I'll explain. Okay, some of them events like this lunar beast event, you can't get it anymore. So if you have it, well, I guess you got a rare emote right now. This is from store, you can buy them. Okay, so let me show you what's the poro store. So this is a poro chest. You can get custom recalls, you can get emotes, bubbles, whatever you dream about. If you're into cosmetics, poses and stuff, this is your thing. Or if you're maining a champion, for example, let's say Zed with this skin, and you want this pose, and you don't want to risk opening a chest for 200 and not getting this, because let me tell you something, the chances for getting this is very slim, very slim. You know what? Non-existential. But anyways, so you spend the double, okay, and you guarantee to get it. Now these coins are not easy to get. Well, they're easy to get, but to accumulate 200 it will take you time. I think it takes you up about 3 weeks to a month if there's no events. So let's calculate. This one gives you 10, right? Okay, this one gives you 15, and this one gives you 25. So 25 plus 25, that's 50 per week. So like I said, in 4 weeks you accumulate 200. So if you want a specific pose, you need to play for 2 months and complete these challenges, okay, to get that specific pose. So it's more of a long-term player. Now these are your champions. The champion pool right now is still small, so you can go ahead and like master several champions. Okay, there are some easy champions, there's so many guides out there, but if you would like to get guides from me, just mention it and I'll make sure. If I'm actually good with that hero, I'll give you a guide. If I'm not, then I'll refer you to a person who's more experienced with it. Okay, this is skins, you know. If you feel good, you play good. So if you're dreaming about a penta or something, maybe drop some money, you know, drop some money. Hey yo, shout out to Wild Rift. Yo, I'm expecting the payment via PayPal. These are the cosmetics, okay, and like bundles. If you like emotes and stuff, you can go ahead. Oh, okay. What else? Okay, achievements at level 8. You can see your stats. Look at this, win rate 100%. Who has that? Who has that? Well, you can click on this and you see your KDA, for example, -12, team 5 participation, and you can see interesting statistics. all matches. You can see normal and ranked. You can see ranked, normal, and co-op. So if you play 1000 games co-op AI, and it says your win rate in 1000 games 100, people can just filter it out and see your true ranked win rate. This is your match history, which you can hide, by the way, in the settings, and this is your most played. Now you can see the number of matches, you can see the win rate, you can see the champion score. Now what is the champion score? So let's see if we have access. This is the champion score. You climb the leaderboard, right? So if you want to get a lot of champion score really quickly, you need to get MVP and basically S tier in ranked games, and the higher the rank, the higher the points you get. Okay, now in ranked games, if you lose, then you lose some of those points. So it's up and down battle. Now for the co-op and PvP, you can always get the champion score, but it's way slower to grind, way slower. So I recommend going ranked. When you get the chance, go ranked. But please, when you're higher, like when you're in gold and above, please don't try out heroes and make your team lose, because that's like, there's PvP for a reason. Okay, here you can see the average stats and you can see the best stats. So for example, the best stats, I have one game, my win rate is 100%. Okay, my kills are 9, my deaths are 1, and the assist is 6. The gold per minute is 1025, and the damage I've done throughout the game is 13,514, and the damage I've taken is 6,300. These stats are meh, but it's just my first game. So now you would tell me, where is it? Okay, what about this level 1 mastery? So people, you need to understand this point. There's a difference between mastery level and mastery score. I know it's very confusing, and many people don't explain it well, and it's very confusing. So mastery levels, there are 7 levels. Okay, once you hit level 7 mastery, that means you have mastered the champion. That means you have achieved the highest of the highest. That means you have climbed the highest mountains. You have conquered, you have feeded infinitely. But you have done it, and you have achieved it. But as you can see, level 1 mastery, 19 out of 200. So you might ask, how can I achieve those points quick? Simple. You don't. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes persistence, it takes a strong will, it takes a good player. So you need to get an S rating, MVP. The more MVP in ranked and stuff, you get more points. Okay, but it's a slow process. To be honest, from level 1 to 6 is very fast, but after that, from 6 to 7, oh, it's like almost, I think, double the time from level 1 to 6. Yep, double the time. Pauses. Here you can flex. You can go defensive. Look at that. Look at that. You tell me, if I have a Malphite in my team pausing like that, he can take whatever lane he wants. Yo, fuck it. Let him take freaking jungle. I don't care. He got this. I would stay in the fountain. No need. He carries the whole game. So you can switch 2D to 3D. Okay, these here you can see the stats. Okay, like the skills. Sorry, the first one will always be the passive. Then this is your Q, which is skill 1. This is your W, which is skill 2. This is your E, which is skill 3, and this is your R, which is your ultimate, skill 4. So whenever you hear a YouTuber or something referring to R, that means ultimate. Q is his first skill, and so on. Okay. Here you can buy the skins. Okay, I'm just going through. And an advice, so try out at the beginning, right? When you, from level 1, basically from level 4 to 10, right? You can try out champions. Kind of when you go into ranked, master 3 champions, master them, play them over and over and over. For example, in the champion pool that we have, okay, for example, these are the free ones. Let me tell you which ones are viable. Okay, Ari is very viable in the mid lane. I don't want to see Ari in dragon lane. I don't want to see her jungle. I don't want to see her baron lane. She is the queen with Orianna, of course, of mid lane. Okay, now ho, guys, grab it really quick before the update. Play Jinx before the update. Now, Jinx is very strong late game. Very strong. Put a tank support with her. Okay? Just put a tank support. I'll tell you. If any of your team, if she's close, for example, a team fight, right? And she gets an assist or a kill, right? Her passive wakens up, which says grants her 150% movement speed. It says decaying. Doesn't matter. She will catch you, and once she catches you, she will destroy you. She will destroy you. 15% total attack speed for 6 seconds. It doesn't feel like 15% total attack speed. It feels like she's on a whole other planet. When she's on her passive, and if she's fed, she can easily get penta. Nobody can take her out. Nobody. The only person I would actually think he might have a chance, right, is Yasuo. Yasuo destroys ADC. But because of the starter package, from this package, she beats anyone. Anyone. Now, for Baron lane, go for Garen. Garen is a Baron laner. Very noob friendly. Okay, if you're a beginner, go for him. He's tanky, his skills are basic. The champion doesn't require a lot of mechanics. Okay, so if you're trying to move from mid lane or dragon lane to baron lane, or if you're forced to go baron lane, right, then Garen is your choice. Now, Ashe, some people would tell you Ashe is godly. Personally, I hate her. Personally, she's more of a support to me, personally. But some people went against OP Ashe's fed and did crazy damage, especially with her stun, the ultimate, and with her like slowdown. If she has damage, she might be a problem. But I would always prefer Jinx over her. Now, if you want to support your dragon lane, if you want to support your ADC, your package will be Blitzcrank. Okay, he's very fun to play. He's not an S tier champion. Yeah, he's not even an A tier champion. Okay, maybe B tier. Oh, just for the trolls. If he hooks someone, especially an ADC, they're probably dead. So it all depends. This champion depends. Can you land your hook? Can you land it? If you can land it, this is your champion. Okay. The champion that everyone thinks he's OP, but he is useless, is Master Yi. Okay. Why is he useless, you might say? Let me tell you something. This champion relies a lot on his first skill, which is the Q, which makes him invisible, and it's like a flash invisibility, right? So he becomes untargetable. But what happens if someone stuns him? Or what happens if someone, for example, Teemo blinds him? He becomes useless. Because he's so squishy. If he can do the Q, he's dead. And by the way, after he does the Q in a team fight, he's probably dead. Unless he's not focused. Now, in the low tiers, let's say bronze, unranked, PvP, silver, maybe even up to gold, maybe gold 4 maybe. He's viable. People don't target him. But once you go to gold 2 and 1, platinum and above, he's useless. He does a lot of damage, but if the enemy has CC, he's useless. Now, if the enemy doesn't have CC, go for him. Go for him. But most of the time, the enemy will have CC. Okay? This is your starter pool. Okay? I hope you understood. Okay? Let's recap. Mid lane, Ari. Support is Blitzcrank. Baron lane is Garen. And Dragon lane is Jinx. Your jungler is Master Yi. And your other support, other ADC, is Ashe. See, I always think she's a support. She doesn't do enough damage to be an ADC. And especially with the new patch, the ADCs will even have more tough time. Because the ADCs were already OP, right? So they had to balance it out, which I'm happy about. So, from these, check which lane are you enjoying the most. Try them out. Are you more of a jungler? Are you more of a mid lane? And, by the way, for beginners, so if you're a mid laner, right? You need to start ganking your dragon lane and baron lane. You're not there to just stay in your lane. You're there to roam around. Help, especially your dragon lane, because the jungler will try to get your ADC. So mid is not an easy job. Mid is not, oh, relaxing, I'm just gonna be there. No. You need to start rotating. You need to take objectives. You need to be careful not to get ganked from both sides. It's not easy. The chillest one is the support and the baron lane, in my opinion. So I think that this would be like a good basic start. For example, you go to the sword icon, you can check your builds, you can edit your builds, you can play around. Of course, I'm gonna play around with the builds right now after the video done, and I'll show you the build that I'll be going through in the next PvP match to get to level 10. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned one thing or two from this video. Okay, and if you do, please drop a like and subscribe. Okay, thank you guys so much, and catch you on the next episode.